Okay, so things are coming along here. This we've been painting here from some friends from church, and the Knights of Columbus came to help Don and I paint and do some work around here. So this wall used to be a dark brown. It was like this, but dark brown, and it didn't match the rest of the kitchen, so we painted. And also the bathroom, I wish I had a before and after, but the bathroom was brown and yellow and old and hideous with unfinished woodwork and wood cabinets and wood everything. And so I wanted everything white, so I'm still working on it. But our friends from Knights of Columbus have been a big help, helping us to paint this hideous 1970s looking ugly bathroom with hideous wallpaper, and it's now all white. It looks so much better now because I already put $4,000 into the plumbing and into this place twice already, into this bathroom, and got ripped off over the past couple of years. And so this is coming along nicely. Praise God for answered prayers. And I've been doing the woodwork, and a friend helped me also. I did he did the doors. This was brown like that, and I had that painted. And the same with this door was hideous. It was also brown and falling apart and ugly, so it still needs another coat on here. I don't even know if this is, still needs another coat or two, but it's coming along. It's better than that ugly brown that it was. And then this thing was brown. I'm painting it white because it didn't match. It was ugly. It looked like that brown right there. And this all still has to be done. All the wood has to be painted white. We have the paint and the kills. And I don't know where the paint bucket went, but... So anyway, it's been a lot of work being done around here. Also, some edges around here. And Donna's door frame and door, because a guy ripped me off $2,000 to hang 3 doors in this house, the newer ones, like the one that's over there in that closet over there, like those kind of doors, bathroom, bedroom, and closet. But he was supposed to do one more on Donna's room, and he never did. So I had no choice but to have this painted white to make it look better. Her room is, brown. This is what everything in the house used to look like. But over the years it was painted. And so we had this painted. So, because, as you can see, it used to look like this. That's ugly. So, we have it painted white. This still, like I said, it still needs another coat, and I have to do some more. The trim, this is still just kills primer, so I have a lot of touching up to do, and I still have to do a lot more in the kitchen and the bathroom and all that, but it's coming along. And so I'm grateful to the guys at church and Knights of Columbus who helped us out with the labor part. We bought the paint and the primer and all that over a year ago, and I was meant to do it myself, but then I got sick and ended up in the hospital, and I couldn't. Also, I spent 12 hours cleaning up Donna's room and redoing her entire closet and everything, and there's still more work to be done in here, and hanging that up for her so she has some privacy when she uses her commode, and cleaning up her desk and all that stuff, because it was just piles and piles of stuff everywhere, because she just piles everything everywhere and is very disorganized. So I made everything clean and functional again. She's starting to mess it up again, as usual, but I did the best I could. It took 12 hours to do all this for her. We don't have furniture or room for it, really, so I made her bathroom here so that when she can't make it to the bathroom, she's got her own private thing. The place is coming along. I got furniture and new furniture and stuff that I got from like Goodwill and things to jazz the place up more. I got her this thing so she can sit and read books over here and do her nebulizer treatments. And I got all the furniture and stuff outside. There she is. Say hi, Donna. And we did a nautical theme this year. How you doing? We're getting going soon. I'm locking up now before we go. Hold on. I gotta take her shopping now, so it never ends. I went to bed for an hour last night again, and then I've been up since 9 to get, the guys came over to start painting, and I just go constantly. I get an hour or two, if I'm lucky, of sleep at night sometimes, and then back to taking care of people again. And it's a lot of work being a full-time caregiver, and then always working on the house and all that. Plus, I'm still trying to recover from my surgery, and I got to get back to work soon. I got to get a different job because the other one just doesn't pay enough, and it's a long drive, and it's not worth it. I can't survive on that, and I don't want to do this all the time. I'm tired of taking care of elderly people all the time for minimum wage, doing homemaker companion stuff. I'd rather do something better, I really wanted to do full-time ministry, but in the meantime, I'm just trying to, while I'm still on medical leave, I gotta get this place finished for her. I've been talking about finishing it for her. We took the hideous wallpaper off of here about a year or so ago. It was peeling off, and then this was behind it. So I just don't feel well enough to get all this done by myself, and I'm still got a lot more painting and touching up to do. And these cabinets were brown wood, so I still have a couple more coats to put on there. And on the mirror, that was all wood, and the light thing was all wood. And then we got to go and buy, the thing to put the toilet paper on, and towel holders, and install those, and the work never ends around here. So I hope Don is appreciative of everything I do, especially when I don't feel well. And if you wonder where all my savings goes, well, it goes dumped into this house, because I can't live here for free, And so I take care of her. In return, I get a free room and board for the most part, but it's not really free because I still put a lot of money and stuff into this place for her. We got to live here, and it was not good when I got here, so I had to get furniture. She didn't have anything. So I did all this. I remodeled the entire place, pretty much refurbished it, and draperies and furniture, and I made her get a dishwasher. I got her a washer and dryer. So I've already put over 10 grand into this place, and I don't have anything left for myself, but this is home for now. I didn't realize I was going to fall on hard times and have more surgeries and financial issues and all that stuff. So, Maverick, come on. You're supposed to be locked up in there. Come on, let's go. So yeah, this is home until I can have a financial windfall. Come on. Either somebody buys me a house, or I win lottery and get enough money to get my own place, because without any credit and without any money saved and without a good job and with poor credit and no family or anything, the chances of me getting my own place. In fact, I want to show you that this place I had my eye on for years before I moved into this trailer park. See this place right here across the way? One of the nicest spots in trailers, right? And my friend Meg lived there. And it's huge. Two huge bedrooms. Okay, it's huge. A nice shed. Everything, right? Nice landscaping. I asked her to let me know if she was ever going to sell or move, right? And she went and did it really, really quickly and didn't tell me, and sold it for $50,000. She was gonna sell it for $40,000, but a guy made her a offer, and she took it. She moved to Vermont and got a place in Vermont, and so I'm like kind of bummed out because I could have lived right there next to Donna and had a nice place for myself, and might have been able to swing it, once I got back to work. But she did everything so fast and didn't even tell me. So, whatever. So I'm just trying to, I'm going to be stuck here for a long time. I might as well fix this place up and make it as nice as I can for Donna and I, so that, it's home for the long term. It's already been for almost over 4 years I've been here now. And I live next door. I'll show you where I used to live. If I can get through here. This is our storage unit back here. It's not finished. This room was never finished either. It was supposed to be another room. They put this new trailer here that somebody bought for $119,000, so it's blocking the view, so I'll have to go to another window. But I'll show you my old trailer that I lived in from 2015 to 2019. And it was, you can't even really see it from here. It's behind this gray one, but it's a real dump. Baby blue dump. And I'm so glad I got out of there, because the people who bought it from me said that the furnace went, the plumbing went, everything went, the roof went. I mean, I got out of there just in time before it cost another $30,000 in repairs, because it was really a bad dump to begin with. I should never have gotten. I bought a lemon. I was lied to. But anyway, so this is home, and I did the best I could to decorate it nicely. And the kitchen's like it's a mess now, but it's a farm theme. And because Don and I always wanted to live on a farm. Couches came from my sister years ago. They were brand new. And then other things I picked up, at a Goodwill and stuff like that. So and then some things I create myself. I put this in myself because there was a window here that was blocked off. It was ugly, so I could do what I can, but I've just been so sick and in a lot of pain. I can't do much anymore. So I've been asking for help, and thank God the church sent some help. But look how much nicer this is. It was so dark. It was ugly, dark brown, this hallway. The people who never painted it when they were doing the kitchen stuff, they never finished remodeling this part to match. So it was this ugly brown hallway. And then this bathroom had this hideous yellow plastic junk down here. And then this was like this ugly wallpaper that was like I don't know, something from the 60s or 70s. It was like a brown and peachy. It was hideous. And then none of the wood was painted. It was just raw wood everywhere. And I'm like, this looks like and then the floor fell through, so I had to have it replaced twice, and I got a $300 new toilet. So I'm like, that's it. Let's modernize it and put a new, gray floor. And to save money, I painted the ugly wood cabinets and stuff, and we made it nice and modern. So it's nice and bright and cheerful. And I'm getting rid of anything that's wood in here, so everything will be, a lot more bright and cheerful. Once this is painted nice bright white, it'll complement the yellow in here and be a whole new place, It'll look like a whole new kitchen. It's the best I can do for her, and, she deserves a nice place to live, and so do I. But I do not want to live here forever. I do want to get my own place as soon as possible and start my life again, if I ever can. So, that's it. Have a good day, everybody.